If Fotor is not working for you, don't worry, because in this video I'm going to walk you through the most effective fixes step by step. Whether Fotor is stuck loading, freezing, showing errors, or not opening properly, these troubleshooting methods can help you get it working again fast. And before we get into it, if this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy software fixes just like this. Alright, let's get started. The first thing you want to do is test Fotor in an incognito or private window. This is one of the fastest ways to find out whether the problem is being caused by extensions, ad blockers, or a corrupted browser script. On Windows, press Ctrl, Shift, and N to open an incognito window. On Mac, press Command, Shift, and N. Then go to Fotor.com and try logging in again. If Fotor starts working normally in private mode, that usually means something in your regular browser is interfering with it. In many cases, that could be an ad blocker like uBlock Origin or AdGuard, or even a privacy extension that blocks the WebGL scripts Fotor needs to run properly. If that happens, pause those extensions on Fotor.com and refresh the page. Next, clear your browser cache and cookies. Sometimes Fotor can stop working because of corrupted site data or an old session that is no longer valid. To do this, open Fotor.com in your browser and look to the left of the address bar for the padlock icon or tune icon, depending on your browser. Click it, then choose Cookies and Site Data or Site Settings. From there, clear the site data, then refresh the page and sign in again. This can often fix login loops, blank screens, and loading issues because it gives Fotor a clean session to work with. If Fotor still isn't working, the next thing to check is your VPN, Proxy, or Firewall settings. Fotor depends on cloud-based processing, so anything that blocks or filters those requests can cause network errors or strange loading problems. Turn off any active VPN software or custom proxy settings, then try opening Fotor again. If you're on Windows, you should also flush your DNS cache to refresh your local network lookup. To do that, open Command Prompt, type ipconfig/flushdns, and press Enter. After that, go back to Fotor and test it again. Another simple but important fix is to restart or force quit the application. If you're using the desktop app and it has frozen in the background, it may just need a fresh start. On Windows, press Ctrl, Shift, and ESC to open Task Manager. Find Fotor in the list, right-click it, and select End Task. On mobile or Mac, fully close the app and reopen it. This clears temporary memory issues and can immediately fix unresponsive behavior. Now let's talk about account login details, because this is another common reason Fotor appears broken. If you use Pro or Pro Plus features, or if your saved projects are missing, make sure you're signed in with the exact same account you used when you subscribed. That might be Google, Facebook, Apple, or a regular email login. If you accidentally sign in with the wrong method, Fotor may not show your premium access or cloud files, so log out completely, then log back in using the correct credentials. This simple step often solves missing feature and sync problems. If none of those fixes work, the final solution is to clean reinstall the Fotor desktop application. This is the best option when the app keeps freezing, refusing to load, or acting like the installation itself is damaged. First, uninstall Fotor from Windows settings under Apps and Installed Apps, or on Mac. Move it to the trash, then restart your device so any leftover memory locks are cleared. After that, download the latest version directly from Fotor.com/desktop or install it from the Microsoft Store if that's available for your device. A clean reinstall replaces corrupted files and usually resolves stubborn desktop issues. So to recap, if Fotor is not working, start with incognito mode, then clear caches and cookies, disable VPN or proxy tools, restart the app, verify your login details, and finally do a clean reinstall if needed. These steps fix the most common problems and should help you get back to editing quickly. If this video helped, please hit the like button, subscribe for more troubleshooting guides, and leave a comment letting me know which fix worked for you.